Okay, we're gonna get started in a second. What's up, you guys? Happy Wednesday. Okay, hold on. Let me set up our station really quick. Are you ready? Actually, hold on. Let me move our tripod a bit. For those of you who are new, I'm going to share how it works, by the way. Oh my God. You guys, thank you. Thank you so much. This is so surreal. You are looking at a whole wife. I got married a couple days ago, and yeah, this feels like so surreal, even just being like back in office. But I am currently on cloud nine. I think I might be getting like, what do they call it? Post-wedding blues. I'm not there yet because I'm like just living vicariously through like the videos and photos that I'm seeing my friends post. But I have a feeling it's gonna come like sooner than later. But right now we're doing great. And it's cool because this is actually kind of like the theme of today's backdrop. So if you got a little sneaky peeky at my wedding over the weekend, I wanted to tie the color story theme of my wedding into today's backdrop. For context here, my color story theme was like the beautiful dark Bordeaux, the olive greens, the creams, obviously like the chocolates, and then like a little hint of like the yellows and the kiwi greens. So that was kind of like the color story. I love like mid-century colors, like think warm. So yeah, that was kind of like the theme for today's backdrop. So I'm excited to share. We have over 70 pieces, vintage Chanel, new Chanel, Hermes, Louis Vuitton. We have Gucci, Dior, Fendi, Celine, Bottega Veneta. But how it works, basically I'm going to show you every single bag that we sourced for today's beautiful backdrop, and they're all going to drop at one time on FashionNica.com. So right now, this is kind of like, if you're watching, this is like the Easter egg, the little sneak peek before the bags officially drop on the website in an hour and a half. But with that said, feel free to ask away any questions, or if you want to see any bags as well. And hold on, let me see. Shut up. Heck, you got engaged? Oh my God. This weekend? Congratulations, Becca. Oh my God. Okay, you're going to have to tell us the story. That's insane. Oh my God. But it had to have been this weekend because I swear we just talked last week. Congratulations, Becca. I'm so happy for you. Okay, yeah, share the story. I need to hear. Oh my God. Yes. Okay, send me photos. DM me. But congratulations, Becca. I'm so happy for you. Okay. With that said, we are gonna get started. Oh my God, in Hawaii? That's goals. That is goals. Oh, I'm so did you say yes? I'm just kidding. Assuming you said yes. Okay, yes, please. What bag were you carrying too? I'm so curious. What was the bag you were wearing when he proposed? But congratulations, Becca. Okay, with that said, we are gonna get started. So again, we have over 70 bags. I'll keep it pretty quick because I do want to make sure I can share every single bag before the bags actually drop in an hour. So yeah, let's get this party started. Let's start off with the first bag of the night. If you're just hopping on, again, like this is kind of that sneak peek before the bags actually drop of everything that we sourced. So every single bag is going to be different every single week because that's just how we like to source. I'll start off with the very first piece, and hold on, let me actually scan it in. So the first piece I'm sharing is a beautiful vintage Bottega bag. So this is made entirely of satin with the intrecciato weaving. And this color is very much like my color story for my wedding. It's like this, think like beautiful, like royal dark plum. This is actually the color dress that I had my mom wear. And so many people complimented her during the night where they said that she looked like royalty because the color is just so rich. So this was the exact color my mom wore. And I will share more photos and videos like throughout the week, but man, I just have so much content that I'm planning on sharing. And I think I've posted like 4 or 5 videos. So hopefully you're enjoying them. I saw someone comment like, oh, is it rude to ask if you can post quicker? And I'm like, oh my God. Okay. Yes, I will post even more. But with that said, this is the first bag that I'm sharing tonight. This is a vintage Bottega, beautiful dark plum intrecciato satin evening clutch. So kind of think you could wear it for a wedding. You can wear it like this. You can even potentially add a chain underneath if you do want to wear it as like a crossbody or as like a little shoulder bag. That's so true. It does also remind me of the Bottega Veneta Andiamo clutch that is really popular. Okay, let me share the inside. So this is going to come with her Bottega dust bag. And it looks like this one is actually pregnant. Whenever a bag is pregnant, that means that there's like a small little accoutrement that comes with it. So this one actually comes with a Bottega Veneta little mirror that comes with the bag. And then in terms of what can fit, you'll be able to fit your iPhone Pro Max inside of here in addition to potentially a Kindle. Actually, a Kindle for sure can fit inside. But yeah, she's small but very mighty. So this bag is the first bag I'm sharing with you, and she is going to be dropping at $429. $429 for the vintage Bottega satin intrecciato evening clutch. Okay, let's move on to the next bag, and I'm going to do this color because this was actually the color that my bridesmaids wore for my wedding. And it's this beautiful olivey green color. They looked so, so beautiful. Like that color, it just did it. Like it was so pretty to see, especially because like my venue, it was outdoors. So like the greens looked so beautiful out like because we had, our venue was like at a winery. So I loved like seeing the colors of their dresses blend so nicely with like the vibes of the venue. But this one is a vintage Gucci bag. She's the green suede. It's the Hassler Horsebit Hobo. So first off, beautiful suede. And then it has this, olive green leather accents on all corners. And then the horsebit is basically this guy. So this is like what Gucci calls their like, kind of like the logo that they'll use for a lot of their bags or their jewelry or their belts or even put them on their shoes. But yeah, it's this gorgeous, large half horse bit. And Helen, thank you so much. Your girl's married. How wild is that? Oh my God, it feels so weird to say, but thank you. And I'll continue to share more photos and videos. But this one, it's got gold hardware, and then it does have like a little, shoulder strap with a buckle that can detach. How it looks like on. I mean, imagine even wearing this with like an all white outfit for the summertime, but also like year round with some like dark denim and then like a white t-shirt or like a cream sweater for like, say autumn, winter time frame. But this piece, so this one is vintage Gucci green suede. Let me share the interior. It's got a magnetic closure, and she'll for sure be able to fit so much inside of here. I mean, it's a very spacious one. It can fit an iPad and then like all of your essentials, including your big continental wallet. So this one is going to drop. This is the vintage Gucci Hassler Horsebit in this beautiful olive green. She'll drop at $899. $899. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so we just did Bottega, we've done Gucci. I'm gonna head over to a Dior bag next. Oh my gosh, this is so fitting, like sharing the color story, because even this one too, this one was very much part of our color story, for the wedding. It had just like a hint of the light pinks in our florals. So this is a vintage Dior piece. She's the pink Diorissimo trotter pochette. So think like light baby pink, and then the trotter print is like white with like a hint of a cream that like shadows the white. It's an adjustable strap. Right now this is at its shortest length, but it can get way, way longer. Like think over here down to the waist. But this is how it looks like at its shortest. It's a really great pochette style. I mean, you can for sure fit your phone, your big wallet, your sunglasses, your hand sanitizer. Easy to transport, especially if you're going to be traveling, because it can literally just fold inside of any suitcase. But yeah, beautiful colorway and perfect for the summertime too. And this is going to be dropping at $549. $549, Annie. Oh my gosh. Hi. Wait, I love how you said that, because I should mention that's actually our password for the night. So if you want to get a sneak peek of photos of both like the products and the modeling photos, that is the secret password. And I'll say it one time. The secret password, if you want to get a little sneak peek on FashionNica.com, is Mrs. FashionNica. Okay. Let's do, I'm going to head over to a what did we just do? We just did Dior. I'm going to do oh, hello. Let's do our first Chanel bag. I'm going to do this Chanel bag because I find this to be so unique. And it's kind of like that idea, like, of the clutch, how there's like clutches are so in. So there's a couple ways you can wear this, and I'm actually going to wrap this around right now so you can see. But one moment. This is the Chanel clutch I'm telling you about. This is a 2004 vintage Chanel piece. She's made of lambskin leather, and you can actually see it's got the iconic chocolate bar design with hidden CC logos in the chocolate bar design. It's the tether clutch. So it's called the tether clutch because it's literally this like ruthenium gunmetal hardware that like kind of tethers around and then like locks it, closes it up. You can hold it like this if you'd like to. But I just think it's so unique and so like edgy, and also like the shape of it too. It's giving like that East-West vibe. I love East-West. This is the interior of the bag. In terms of what can fit inside, like she will fit the lactates and the vibes. It's meant to be like one of those smaller pieces. However, I do think if you added like a hardware, like a chain hardware that's around this color, it would look really cute if you put it underneath the flap and then also wore it as like a little shoulder pochette. I think that would be really chic. But this beautiful bag, she is a 2004 piece. She's in beautiful condition for a bag that's made in 2004, by the way. She's going to be dropping at $14.99. $14.99. Okay, let's move to the next bag. I kind of like made a video a few minutes ago talking about like bags I think are incredibly chic if I saw them out in the real world. And I am going to share this one next because this is one of the bags that I had mentioned. If I saw someone wearing this out in public, I would think that they were incredibly chic. And it is the vintage Fendi baguette bag. Truly any Fendi baguette I think is incredibly chic because it's just known as like such a classic style that it's always going to be that classic style at Fendi. But this particular one is considered a rare one. Oh my gosh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you, Ate Michelle. Mac Daddy. First bag drop as a what? She's a whole wife. So this one is considered rare, and I'll give you a couple of seconds to figure out what makes it rare. But, in the meantime, I'll kind of share what this is. So Zucca print, gold hardware, chocolate brown leather strap. She is the classic baguette size. This is how she looks like on as a shoulder bag. Kelly, thank you, Kelly. So what makes this one particularly rare? There's actually two things. I'll start off with the condition. So this is a bag that was made like or late 90s to early 2000s. Finding one that still has her plastic hardware intact is next to impossible. So she has been preserved really nicely for a vintage bag. So that is what makes it rare. But also, this particular one, she is made with gold hardware. If you look on the resale market, basically how it works is 1 in every 100 Fendi baguettes are made with gold hardware for their vintage bags. So finding a gold hardware vintage Fendi is like so hard, especially in this condition. So that is what makes this super rare for a vintage Fendi baguette bag. This piece, let me share the interior with you. She also comes with her original tissue paper and the interior, nice and clean. Again, very spacious. And this one has been graded in excellent vintage condition. So this piece, when she drops, she's going to drop at $21.99. $21.99. Okay, moving to the next bag. I'm going to do, okay, I think I'm going to go for this Chanel bag next because if anyone ends up snagging this, you will be literal bag twins with me because I also have this bag. Oh, there was a price increase at Fendi? I didn't notice that. Thank you so much, April. Okay. So we have, and then Miss Caddy, if you go on FashionNica.com and see the sneak peek, we have photos of the interiors of our bags too, so you can check it out. Okay, so this bag, I have this bag in my collection. Very special piece to me because I got mine when I went to Paris for the very first time. And I knew when I was like getting a bag in store, because I typically don't buy bags in store. I typically love, obviously, like going the resale route. But the reason I opted for this one when it came out in 2023 is because this particular one reminds me of vintage Chanel, even though I know it's not. This piece is like basically this little vanity, and then even the hardware is surprisingly that beautiful like yellow gold. And the reason I also opted for this is because I think it's like still able to be a bag that you can transition nicely because of this adjustable strap. A lot of like the vanities or the card holder on chains that they sell currently at Chanel don't have this ability to like really play around with the length of it, which I thought was a little more unique. So I'll typically wear it as a crossbody bag for like wedding season. I have actually taken this a couple times with me to musicals because I love watching musicals with my family. And this is a really great musical bag because I can fit my cards inside of here. I can fit my keys. I can fit my lipsticks inside. I can fit a hand sanitizer inside. You'd be surprised how much this can actually fit because it obviously can fit more than like a card holder on chain since it's more of like that boxy width. Like a wider width than a card holder and chain. So that's how it looks on. And then you can also do this. And I think this way is such a game changer. Like how pretty is it just worn as a shoulder? And I feel like this way can even be like either casual or dressy, but this is how she looks like on. Love her to death. I love wearing mine, and I'll typically pull for mine at nighttime, but you could always use this in the daytime too. It has a built-in mirror, and the mirror has its plastic still intact too. It has a couple of lipstick holders, and then again, you can fit a few credit cards inside of here, in addition to your keys, and then hand sanitizer, and other like smaller things like your lactates. And this piece, so she is in excellent condition with little to no wear. Oh, I forgot this too. So this is also why I thought it was vintage, because it has the hidden CC that you typically would see in Chanel designs back in the day in the 90s. So this piece, this is the 2023 Chanel Lambskin Turnlock Mini Vanity. You can twin with me if you're interested, but she'll be dropping at $27.99. $27.99. Okay, moving to the next bag. I'm going to do, let's do our first Hermes piece. So the color of this one, this is, again, one of the colors in our color story for the wedding. This is going to come with her box and her little dust bag. How stunning is this? Thank you so much, Shauna. Dallas, do you think it can fit a Canon G7X? No, it won't fit a camera. If you're talking about the vanity, it's not like meant to be like a bag where you can fit a camera inside. It's meant to be like a small accoutrements type of bag. Thank you, Latha. So, this bag, it's a 2021. It's in the very popular Rouge Age color. Oh my gosh. Sabine, Jinx? Yeah, you called it. So it's in the very popular Rouge H, which is like the most popular red at Hermes. Think like a beautiful dark lipstick red mixed with gold hardware. And then I don't want to skip past this because it's like the tiniest little detail, but I think that this detail is so cute. It has the little Hermes cadena right over here in the middle that you basically like push down, and then that's how it opens the bag. And the cool thing about this too is you can actually detach the strap. So you can wear it as a crossbody by all means, like wear it as a wallet on chain where you're going to be traveling and you want to be like a little bit hands-free. You can even just detach it and then hold it as a clutch. You can add like a gold Hermes necklace chain and then wear it as a little pochette at night. But this is called the Click and it's the size 16. It will be able to fit your iPhone Pro Max inside of here. And she is in fantastic condition. This piece is made in the year 2021. She will come with her box and her little accoutrements. She'll be dropping the Rouge H in Chev Mysore. She'll be dropping at $19.99. $19.99. Very popular color for Hermes. Okay, let's keep going. I'm gonna do this bag. You guys, this bag is so sick. We've never found this bag before. And I think it's such a showstopper. So I mentioned earlier that I love Bottega, and I feel like it's been really evident because I feel like I've been saying this so often ever since I added my huge Bottega to my collection a couple of months ago. But I think what I love about Bottega, one, obviously like the quality is amazing. Their designs are so classic. And just a little fun fact, I actually surprised Mr. FashioNica during our wedding with a Bottega bag. So I'll share that reveal at some point this month. But what I love about Bottega is that the leather is great, the quality is great, but they love playing around with the intrecciato weaving. So you'll find this within some of their designs, and I feel like those ones are just extra special. So this is a rare Bottega Veneta intrecciato chain dome bag. So it has the iconic intrecciato weaving, but it has all of these different kinds of chains, like weaved through the weaving. How sick is that? And it's so fun because I feel like there's obviously movement when you're like running around. Oh, Celeste. Hello. Hi, Celeste. Newlywed glow. Is that a thing? I feel it. Thanks, girl. But yeah, look at this chain. So it's different kinds of chain. If I can recall what each one is called, I'll try my best. So this looks like it's just a chain link. These look like the Chandonk chains, or like, I guess, Mariner links. This one is a ball chain. You have a curb chain over here. And I love that they're all kind of like meshed together to create like this fringe detail in the middle. Really cool bag, vintage Bottega. This is how she looks like on the crook of the arm. And this one is going to be dropping at $12.99. $12.99. Okay, let's move to the next piece. I'm going to head over to Vintage Chanel. And I think I'm going to go for this one because if you guys have been seeing like the recent Chanel collection, that is all over our For You pages if you are also on bag TikTok. This bag reminds me very much of the bag that Kylie Jenner posted. Do you know what I'm talking about? The one that just came out a couple of days ago where she like, I'm gonna pretend here that we're Kylie for a second. So she goes like this and she's like, right? Do you guys know that photo? Like she posted it and it went, I mean, obviously all her photos go viral, but it was so iconic. And I was like, wait a second, this is a vintage Chanel, but it looks so similar to the bag that she posted. So this one is a 1997 vintage Chanel caviar briefcase tote bag. So black caviar leather. The advantage with this one is it's 24 karat gold plated hardware. I realized I wish I shared a photo, a little screenshot of what the one in store looks like, because again, it looks so similar, especially the size too. So this is how she looks like on as a shoulder bag. She's kind of like a portfolio bag, which is nice because if you do plan to use this for work, I mean, you can throw a laptop inside of here easily and still have so much space. Like, look at that. And then it even comes with an additional like clear pouch. So, this bag, when she drops, she's made of 24 karat gold plated hardware, the 1997 caviar turn lock briefcase bag. She's going to be dropping at $21.99. $21.99. I was looking at the prices of the Chanel 26 collection, and I'm almost certain that this one, the one that's like the current one in store is it 10? I'm pretty sure it's at that 10K mark. Anyways, $21.99. Okay, let's move to the next bag because I know we have like still a good amount of time, but I'm like peeking at how many bags we have left. So I feel like I need to pick up the pace slightly if I want to make sure that I can share everything. Let's head over to, let's do this one. So I'm going to do an Hermes piece next. I love this color. This is such a stunning, I think it's kind of like a mixture of dark red mixed with like a plum. The correct name for this is prune. So like think a dark prune color. And then it has this stunning orange, Hermes orange poppy swift just right over here and like the inner handles. It's giving special order vibes because of that little touch. And I love that. It's made with gold hardware. This is the size 26 for the Picotin. A little fun fact with the size 26, I don't know if like anyone has a size 26 Picotin and like wears it like this, but I think it looks so, so cute worn as a shoulder bag. Please confirm if you have a size 26 Picotin. Do you ever wear it like this? Because I feel like this would be the main way I would wear it if I had a size 26. You can also wear it on the crook of the arm like so. Perfectly spacious bag. Like I just know this can fit a good amount inside of here. You can fit your sunglass case. You can fit your hand sanitizer. You can fit your big continental wallet. Even a water bottle can fit inside of here. Anyways, this piece, this is the 2015 Prune Clemence Eclat Picotin 26 with gold hardware. She's going to be dropping at $29.99. $29.99. Okay, moving to the next bag. Let me do a bag that I have in my collection that I've actually never shared before. So this is the exact bag that I have in my collection, by the way, like down to the color and the material. So I guess I'll pretend to that like I'm sharing my own bag with you because it's the exact same. I have the Fendi First. I have always loved the Fendi First. I'm sure you can tell because of how much we love to source it, but this one is a limited edition version. It is made with this beautiful, soft, like mauve pink mink. And this bag, like it's so chic, especially I wanted to find like an outfit to wear it with for like wedding, but I never ended up finding an occasion. But I just love this bag because of like this mink, super soft fur. Don't have it mistaken for shearling, by the way, because two completely different textures. So this one is more of like a very super soft, slightly like longer fur, if that makes sense. It has this lambskin leather up at the top mixed with gold hardware. And then it also comes with its original strap. This is how she looks like on as a crossbody. And then, do you have a photo of it on? Okay. Thank you. Okay. Do you mind? We'll try. Okay. Thank you. Okay, this is the interior lambskin leather, really, really soft inside of here. In terms of what I'm able to fit, you can fit an iPhone Pro Max inside of here. You can fit a Kindle. Can you fit a Kindle? Hold on, let me just confirm. Okay, yeah, you can fit a Kindle inside of here. Hand sanitizer, keys, lipstick. This is the size small, which is not like as small as you would think. Like I typically will actually take this part off and then hold it as a clutch versus wearing it as a crossbody. But you do have that option to actually like remove this if you wanted to. This is how she looks like on, and I just think that the color mixed with the gold hardware is so, so rich. So this piece, when she drops, this is the Fendi Blush Mink Small First Clutch. And she's going to be dropping at $20.99. $20.99. Okay, moving to the next bag. I'm going to head over to, let's do this baguette. The color. So I mentioned this in my video, but I think that like a pop of green with your outfit, whether you're wearing like denim, whether you're wearing like a monochromatic all white, whether you're wearing chocolate brown or even all black, this specific colorway, like the green, looks so chic. And I love it when people like are more daring with like the color choices that they wear for their bags, because you'd be surprised like how big of a difference it makes in your outfit when you're styling. So this particular one is this gorgeous Fendi kiwi green crochet popcorn baguette bag. So it's called the popcorn baguette because it literally looks like it's the popped popcorn, but like entirely crocheted. It's made with chocolate brown leather accents and then the silver hardware. And just the texture of it, I find is so unique, especially like when you're wearing like textures that are a little bit more soft, a little bit more smooth. It just kind of like changes it up a bit. But I think that this piece, you could also even wear it without the strap. Like how pretty would this be if you were to just wear it as a clutch, right? And then let me share the interior with you. green satin interior. Again, spacious because this is the classic baguette size. And this piece is going to be dropping at $16.99. $16.99 for the Fendi popcorn green baguette bag. Okay, let me head over to a Chanel piece next. I'm going to do, do we do this one already? Okay, I think it's time. We should do this one. So this bag, we love sourcing the ultra rare pieces. So it is considered an ultra rare piece, not just because of the leather, but because of the size. I cannot tell you guys how many people have asked us to source a size small. So I really hope if you're watching and you were one of the people that have messaged us that you see this, because we finally have a size small in a Caviar Diana for you. So this is a 1995 vintage Chanel Caviar small Diana flat bag. She's made with 24 karat gold plated hardware. And what makes her just ultra rare too is the fact that she's made with caviar. So kind of how you need to think of it when you're like looking at Dianas is a lambskin Diana and a caviar Diana are two different bags. Just completely think they're two completely different bags, because the caviar leather, it holds a way higher price point compared to a lambskin Diana. The caviar is considered one of those like collector pieces. So especially if you were to go like even in the Japan market, these pieces are going for well over 10,000 in Japan. So this piece, she's made in the year 1995. She is officially 31 years old, I think. But it's the size small. So basically think, whatever fits inside of like a Chanel small classic flap can actually fit in a small caviar Diana. This is how she looks like as a crossbody, but you can play around with the different lengths of it. So a crossbody, you could do a long shoulder. You can also do like a mid-length, which I think is like my favorite way to wear a Diana. Wearing it like this just looks really chic to me, especially if you aren't going to be typically wearing it like super dressy. This is my like the casual way that I would recommend. You can obviously wear it as like a top handle, or you can pull it a little bit longer and then maybe with like a little cocktail dress, wear it over the shoulder like so. But there's just a number of ways you can wear a Diana bag. Okay, let me get into the interior and then we'll move to the next piece. So the interior, she does have her serial sticker intact. And then since this is a size small, think a card holder, your keys, your hand sanitizer, your lipsticks, your Lactaids, your iPhone Pro Max inside of here. The size small, again, can fit just as much as a small Chanel Classic flap. And then, Gia, if you go on our listings on FashionNica.com, there's a specific section that says condition details. So there's a condition details on every single listing. So you can see like everything word for word of the condition of every single bag. Okay, but this particular one, she is in very good vintage condition, but feel free to look at further details on the website. So she's going to be dropping, this is the ultra rare 1995 vintage Chanel Caviar small Diana, 24 karat gold plating. She's going to be dropping at $73.99. $73.99. Okay, moving to the next bag, I am going to do this piece right here. So this was another one of the colors in our wedding color story. This stunning sage piece. So this is a limited edition Dior piece. She was made in the year 2022. And I'm going to like get up close on that color really quickly. So the color, think like, Bottega, how Bottega has a certain color called travertine? That is kind of like the color that I think of when I see this. It's like a mixture of like an olive green mixed with like a stone gray to create this beautiful sage color. So let me get up close so you can see, but this is the sage calfskin beads and sequins micro lady Dior, a very, very special piece. It has feet at the bottom. She does have her adjustable strap. Let me actually try it on. Right now, this is at her longest length, but she can get even shorter. So this is how she'll look like on if you do want to wear it as a crossbody. wear it with like a creamy number because the cream against this looks really, really pretty. Oh, I love that. A pistachio cream matcha. That sounds delicious, first off. But yeah, this also is giving pistachio cream matcha. You can wear it as a long shoulder, or you can always detach the strap and then simply wear it as like a little bracelet handle bag. This is made with gold hardware. And I want to get up close on the details of this because Dior does a really good job when they create their ladies, especially like the embellished ladies. Like, look at this. There's not only like these mother of pearl looking sequins, but they added a crystal underneath the mother of pearl sequins. And on top of that, they added like little tiny black beads that look like caviar to me. Like they did such a fantastic job when they created this. All of these pieces are hand embellished, by the way. So all of this is done by hand for Dior. And this piece, excellent condition. So this is the 2022 Dior Sage Beaded Sequins Micro Lady Dior. She'll be dropping at $25.99. $25.99. Okay, let's head over to a bag. That is a crazy one. Let's do a box here. Okay, which one could this be? So, you guys, the color. First off, she comes with her raincoat and she comes with her little dust bag for her clochettes and her keys. And obviously her box too. You guys are going to freak over this color. Are you ready? The temptation is so real. This is a 2002 vintage Hermes piece in the color Havane, which is like a beautiful, think like a chocolate brown, not a deep dark chocolate brown, but like a chocolate brown that has like almost a hint of red to it. This color is phenomenal. I also love the contrast stitching too. It's like a creamy contrast stitching. It's in the leather called Gulliver. It's the Birkin 35 retourne with gold hardware. I know I have a 35, but we don't have a brown 35. It's so beautiful. This color, especially with the gold hardware, like chocolate and gold. Oof, so rich. So beautiful. And I love the sheen too. This is called Gulliver leather. Think Gulliver leather is more durable than if you're familiar with Swift leather. It's slightly more durable. So it has a little bit of like stiffness to it, but then you still get that gorgeous sheen. Let me open her up because I think it looks so good when it's open too. This one's going to come with her clochette, her lock, her keys. Guys, also excellent price point, especially if you're looking for like a chocolate Birkin with gold hardware. Like typically for these two specs, they'll most often be over 15,000 on the resale market. So this is how she looks open, and it's so good. It's so good. You could fit a laptop inside of here too. So I like using my B35 when I'm working. You could fit a laptop. You could fit your water bottle. You could fit a sunglass case. You could fit your planner. It fits a ton. You could also use this for traveling too. So this piece, when she drops, she is going to be dropping. This is the vintage Hermes 2002 Havane Gulliver Birkin 35 retourne with gold hardware. Are you ready? 11,899. 11,899. And then is it a true chocolate brown or is it a purplish brown? It's definitely more a true chocolate brown with a hint of dark Bordeaux red. I don't really see like purple in it. I think it's more, I'll turn off the light too so you can kind of get a better idea. But like, I think it's a dark brown mixed with a hint of Bordeaux. But stunning bag. Okay, let's move on to the next piece. I'm going to do this one. Very special piece. It's also been a while since we've been able to source this particular piece for the collection. This is a limited edition piece. It's designed in collaboration with artist Joe Brainard. This is a Loewe 10th anniversary pansies puzzle bag. And the reason I love this collection, I think it just works so nicely if you want like a little bit of a, like almost like a feminine touch with your bags, because these pansies, I think, are such a special like addition to this piece. All of this is made with different kinds of leather that's like I don't even know what the technique is called, but it's basically put on top of this small puzzle. And then even this is like made of velvet over here. And then there's like one that's over here hanging out on the side. She's in white calfskin leather, silver hardware, and she looks fabulous, especially with like an all white outfit for the spring summertime. It can also be worn as a long shoulder. This is actually the same size I have in my collection. I'll typically wear mine at this length. I think this length is really nice and casual. But anyways, this piece, this is the limited edition Loewe in the size small. She's the 10th anniversary by Joe Brainard, and she's going to be dropping at $21.99. $21.99. Okay, let me head over to Chanel. Oh, you guys, if you are looking for a Chanel classic flop tonight and you've been hunting for a caviar one, Priscilla, it's so funny. I'm getting so many messages of people asking why I'm not on my honeymoon. We need to figure out when it is still. Yeah, we're just working until we figure out when honeymoon is happening because, you know, business must continue. But I appreciate you asking. I will let you know once I find out when the honeymoon's going to be. Anyways, so the reason I'm sharing this is because I think if you're looking for specifically a black caviar Chanel vintage double flap with 24 karat gold plated hardware, this has to be the best price on the market for these specs, especially because of its condition too. So this is a 2003 piece by Chanel, and it's vintage, meaning that she's made with 24 karat gold plated hardware, caviar diamond quilting. This is the size medium. I also have the size medium in my collection. How she looks like on as a shoulder bag. If you're looking for like a Chanel investment piece, the classic flap is an excellent way to go. You can also wear her basically year round with just about any outfit. Wear her casual, wear her dressy. Really, you can wear her just about any way. I typically like to wear mine as a crossbody with a blazer, but obviously like it looks incredibly chic as the classic double chain. This is also considered, we didn't put that this is rare, but it is technically a rare version of the Chanel Caviar classic flap collection because of the interior. So the interior is made of black interior versus the classic dark Bordeaux red. So a little fun fact there, this is considered like a more slightly rare, mainly just because of the interior though. So this piece, when she drops, she's going to be dropping at $59.99. $59.99. She's the 2003 Caviar medium double flap, 24 karat gold plating. She'll drop at $59.99. Okay, let's move to, let me see. I think we are going to do let's do this one. Oh my gosh, you guys. So this piece, I love the contrast stitching on here. And even like just the shape, the style of this, I find to be so chic. Look at this. So it's a vintage Gucci bag. Thank you, Money Key. Yes. We are wed. We have been wed. We are married. This is a vintage Gucci piece, and it almost reminds me of the color of the Hermes vintage Birkin I was sharing a couple minutes ago. So think chocolate brown with like a hint of Bordeaux, but obviously leans more chocolate. It has this silver metal plate, and I just realized the hardware. Oh my gosh, the dog tag for this metal plate is made of sterling silver. I did not realize that for this piece. She has this beautiful, like creamy, thick contrast stitching that's adorned on like the edges. And I also just love how unique the shape is too. I don't know how to describe this shape, but I'm digging it. And then it's got this slim body. You know what this reminds me of when I'm looking at it? It almost reminds me of the same silhouette as a Chanel Kelly bag. You know the Chanel Kelly that they released a few years ago? But like obviously vintage Gucci. but it's like that top handle style, right? But this is how she looks like on the crook of the arm. Can I wear it as a shoulder bag? Oh, okay, yeah, you could totally wear it as a shoulder bag too. A little shoulder pochette style. This piece, so vintage Gucci with her sterling silver chocolate whip stitch bag. She's gonna be dropping at $5.99. $5.99. CJ, thank you. She's a missus. She is a missus. So crazy saying that still. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this bag because this is Davis's favorite bag of the night and makes total sense that Davis loves like the really rare pieces. We have it's so freaking fun. So this is an ultra rare 2016 Chanel Métier d'Art Pasta Pearl Medium Classic Double Flat Bag. I think this bag is so fun and so unique. And also it has like a cute story behind it. So basically Karl Lagerfeld, he was inspired by his niece who, I guess, loved like macaroni or like playing with shells, like pasta shells. So that was how this bag was designed. It was inspired by his niece. I'll get up close so you can see. So there's like hints of this like lambskin leather. What is the name of this specific pasta shell? Do you guys know? Is it rigatoni or am I farfalle? Uh-huh. Oh, you know what? Bow tie.
Yeah.
But that could be too. Guys, the reason this is in obviously our backdrop today is because the theme is my wedding or like wedding colors. So you can kind of like get an idea of like what my wedding theme was. But I tried to like transport my family and friends to Tuscany with the venue. And so it just seemed so right to have like a pasta bag in today's drop because of that. But like all of these pieces right over here, it's made of like this metallic-y bronze, cinched lambskin mixed with the white lambskin for the actual bow ties and then little pearls adorned. So it also reminds me of, my wedding dress that had like all the beautiful pearls. Such a stunning bag mixed with this like aged, bronzy gold hardware. This is the medium classic double flat bag. This is how she looks like on. I mean, this is such a fun piece. This is very much for the Chanel collector out there. And I'm almost certain that it's like not available anywhere online because of how rare it is. But this is how she looks like as a long shoulder. You can obviously wear it as a crossbody as well. I wouldn't even say that this is necessarily going to be like an everyday bag for someone. This is going to be the bag that you like cherish, hold on to for years to come. I mean, it's definitely, again, like one of those collector Chanel pieces that are almost impossible to find. Let me share the inside with you. So interior is made of lambskin inside of here. She is in fabulous, absolutely fabulous condition. She even has her plastic intact in the middle plate, in the metal plate in the back over here. Anyways, this piece. So this is the ultra rare Chanel 2016 Métier d'Art Pasta Pearl Medium Classic Flap with her aged gold hardware. Excellent condition. She will be dropping at $82.99. $82.99. Again, excellent shape. Okay, moving to the next bag. Let's keep going. I'm gonna do oh my gosh, this one. Hello. We rarely get Capucines. And today we have an actual crazy Capucines. Guys, so this is a little Capucines BB. Do you see that? She has a lizard trim. So for my exotic girlies who are here, it's made of pink Tyrolean leather. So like kind of think, when you think of Tyrolean leather, obviously like Hermes also uses Tyrolean leather. But the LV portion of it has the ring lizard and then also on the top handle. It is a crossbody, so you could wear it as a crossbody, and it's adjustable and detachable. So you could wear it like this, but you can always detach it and then wear it as like a beautiful little bracelet bag, like so. The Capucines, typically people like to call the Capucines like a Kelly version, but an Hermes Kelly version for Louis Vuitton. You also, technically for the Capucines, not a lot of people know this, but you can actually pull the flap over and then wear it with the flower in the front. So if you want to be slightly more subtle, you can always have that flap in the front. But I think personally, because this one is a version that has the exotic touch, I would just wear it like this. Anyways, this piece, when she drops, she is in excellent condition. And oh my gosh, I did not know that. It was made to order. Okay, a little fun fact there, a made to order piece. So this piece, this is the Louis Vuitton Tourillion Lizard Trim Capucines BB. She'll be dropping at $39.99. $39.99. Okay, I'm going to do this one because we've never found a version of this before. I didn't even know this existed. Have you ever seen this style? So this is a 2020. It's called the Curtain Chanel Wallet on Chain and black lambskin quilting. The chain, so this is basically the chain that they use for their bags. They like kind of made it into like a curtain like curve, I guess, with the little medallion charm hanging in the front. I find that to be so unique. And then it's the classic wallet on chain. So the reason I think that a wallet on chain is a great investment piece, especially if you're looking for a Chanel bag that you can wear time and time again, is because of its versatility. Like you can wear it as a crossbody, you can wear it as a long shoulder, you could do it as a double chain, you can do it as a clutch if you'd like to as well. But there's just a number of ways you can wear this bag. It also comes with her little bag shaper at the bottom and a built-in credit card holder, so you could ditch your cards. Let me do a twisties so you can see there's obviously a number of ways you can wear this, but I'll show the main way that people typically will wear, especially for wedding season. Thank you so much, Shauna. I appreciate it. So this is how I typically see people wearing it for like the nicer occasions. Just wear it like this as a cute little shoulder. And I love that like when you move with this one's going to have movement. Bags that move are so fun. Anyways, this bag, she's going to be dropping. This is the Chanel Curtain Wallet on Chain in lambskin leather with her gold hardware. She was born in 2020, excellent condition. She'll be dropping at $31.99. $31.99. And my time check here, I have about 38 minutes before the bags drop on FashionNica.com. 38 minutes. Okay. Do you want to see my favorite bag of the night? I already shared a sneak peek. If you saw our video, I got too excited. So I did a very early review earlier today. But like, how can you not get excited about this bag? We've never ever sourced this before. Before I even show you the bag, I feel like it's necessary to show what it comes with. So she comes with her box. She also comes with her Hermes dust bag, the large dust bag, the dust bag for her clochette and her keys. She also comes with her little, this is what they use like over the Hermes flap to like keep it nice and safe when you're not using it. Okay, are you ready for this? Hold on, let me scan her in before I show you. And it'll be a reveal if you haven't seen our video today. Okay. Are you ready? Guys, what is happening? What the heck? It's our first time sourcing this bag. This is the limited edition 2025 Hermes Picotin Evercolor Shoulder Birkin. Light 29 Retourne with permabrass hardware. It's like a whole mouthful, but I'll give you a little bit of history because this bag deserves a little history while I share show and tell. So in 2004, Jean-Paul Gaultier, he was a creative director for Hermes. He introduced what they call the JPG Birkin, right? The JPG Birkin was a big Birkin that was elongated to be an east-west shape. It was 42 centimeters. So think like bigger than this, like probably this wide. So from here to here, 42 centimeters. But the cool thing about it is you were able to wear it as a shoulder bag. So basically in 2025, last year, Hermes decided to create a re-edition of the shoulder Birkin, the JPG Birkin, but they decided to shrink it down into a size 29, which is this bag. So this bag is a shoulder Birkin in the 29 centimeters. It is currently, I looked this up. It is one of the top performing bags, Hermes bags on the resale market because it is one of the hardest bags to get offered in store because of one, how popular it has that like Hermes didn't realize how big the demand would be for this bag. So it's on so many people's wish list, but then also two, like the resale value of this bag, I am seeing it go for even more than like an Hermes mini Kelly bag, which we've seen like within the past like 5-7 years, the Hermes Mini Kelly has been like dominating. So it's really interesting to see those stats. So again, this is made in the year 2025. She is in Evercolor leather, her permabrass hardware. When you think about permabrass hardware, think of like, it is like a version of gold, but like a champagne gold, like beautiful light champagne. And then I'll get up close so you can see how gorgeous this color is. I'm going to try it on as a shoulder bag. So it's called the shoulder Birkin because this is the only Hermes Birkin bag that can be worn as a shoulder bag. So that's kind of like what they wanted to solve because the classic Birkin, obviously you can't wear it as a shoulder. It's literally like on the crook of your arm. So that's why they wanted to recreate this so that you had the ability to wear it as a shoulder bag. I'm going to open it up too so you can see, but I have a video that I posted today of what can fit inside of here. Incredible piece. And I think that the proportions are so good. You can fit, I'll share what I was able to test out and fit inside. You can fit your agenda inside of here. You can fit I had a Louis Vuitton, little makeup pouch that I was able to fit inside. You can fit a camera, whether it's a Canon G7X, an Osmo. You can fit your sunglasses, your hand sanitizer, a lotion, your lipsticks, a little perfume, a bar. That's what I tested. And for it being like a slightly smaller bag, I was really surprised of how much could actually fit inside. But yeah, this is, it's so gorgeous. I would love to keep this bag for my collection, especially this colorway. Like the color is such a rich, like think neutrally, maybe like a warm oatmeal color mixed with like a hint of champagne gold for the hardware. She's a Gorgina piece and incredibly chic. Okay, that's how she looks like on the crook of the arm. Let me share the interior with you. By the way, that guys, this bag, if you look on the resale market, I'll share the interior right now, actually. So she comes with her accoutrements. If you look on the resale market, stunned. These are selling for over $35,000 on resale. Very close to like even the $40,000 mark. So this particular piece that we are dropping tonight is mint. Mint means she is in like new condition. Her hardware stickers are all still intact. So she is in like new condition. She is going to be dropping the limited edition Hermes 2025 Poussier Evercolor Shoulder Birkin 29 Retourne with her permabrass gold hardware. She will be dropping at $29,699. $29,699. Again, in mint condition. This bag should typically sell for over the $35,000 mark. We have her priced very aggressively today. $29,699. And also my favorite bag of the night. We're done here. Okay, moving to the next piece. Let's head over to, I'm going to do this bag. So this is Kylie's favorite bag of the night. Look at how cool this is. It's a Fendi baguette and it looks like it's textured. It looks like it's like almost like a raffia or a straw, but it's not. It's entirely made of goatskin leather and it's this like rose quartz flat baguette bag. So this material over here. This is one I love sourcing this collection because Fendi, at some parts of their collections, they would create their pieces in the middle with actual like quartz or stone or marble. So this one is made of a rose quartz with gold hardware. And again, you know how it looks like it's straw? It's entirely goat skin, and it looks like this like metallic threading is coming through, but they just did it so well that it almost looks like it's textured. This is how she looks like on as a shoulder bag, and you can always detach the strap, wear it as a clutch. This is going to be dropping at $18.99. $18.99. Okay, next up. Let's do, I'm going to do this piece next. So this is actually a piece that's currently discontinued at Chanel. This is a mini square flap. Why is it discontinued? The leather is actually discontinued. So they no longer make a mini square flap in caviar leather. This is a 2004 piece. Oh, thank you so much, Aldwin. I appreciate it. I will share photos of me in the Vanya Romoff dress. Do not worry. I have so much content that I need to share with you guys, but we're taking like a brief moment for content for our bag drop today. So this one is a beige caviar mini square flap. The reason this is rare is because it's made with 24 karat gold plated hardware. In addition, it's made with caviar leather, which is a discontinued leather for Chanel. She's the smallest of the classic flat bags. However, you can still fit a phone inside of here. Wear her all the different ways, as a crossbody, as a long shoulder, as a mid-length, as a double chain. And this piece, when she drops, you guys, okay, our team is crazy. For a caviar mini square flap that has 24 karat gold plated hardware, if you look online, like lower prices are at like that 9K mark. Our team has it priced at $42.99 for a caviar with her 24K. Yeah, that is wild. $42.99. Okay, let's keep going. I'm going to do this one. How are you working today, Nika? You know, the bags are too good. I couldn't stay away. Couldn't stay away from the bags. So we have a beautiful mini Gucci Jackie. She's made entirely of Swarovski crystals, and the Swarovski crystals make up the GG monogram, cognac leather, the beautiful chain strap that it comes with too. That is a toggle strap, which is nice because you could always like detach it and then wear it with like another Gucci bag if you wanted to. I love how the chain elevates the look. Typically for like a fancier occasion, I would say detach like the strap so that you could wear it as like a mini bag. However, because I think the chain is so luxurious, I think it works nicely already with the chain. So this piece, when she drops, this is in excellent condition. And this is the Gucci Calfskin Crystal Mini Jackie. She's going to be dropping at $25.99. $25.99. I also think because of the cognac color, it works really nicely if you were even to like, think like dress it down a bit more, like with some denim. Like imagine this with like some denim. Oh, I guess I'm wearing denim right now. Or you could do like a blue denim, but even this denim works too. Okay, I'm going to do the Coco Chanel bag because I saw someone ask about it. This bag I have in my collection, and it's a bag that I don't plan to sell because it's a bag that I actually plan to pass down someday. I've mentioned this like 100 times at this point. My favorite shape for a bag, whether it's a Chanel, whether it's a Gucci, whether it's Fendi, it's an East-West. I just love the elongated shapes for bags. So this particular one is a 2000 piece, born in the year 2000. She is a black pony hair Coco East-West flap. You can see she also is very unique because she has the Coco that's embossed all throughout, but it's entirely black pony hair. It's also made with this like brassy aged gold hardware and then mixed with lambskin pink little leather through the chain. This is how she looks like on as a shoulder bag. You can always remove it, or not remove the chain. You can hide the chain and then wear it as a clutch if you'd like to. You'd be surprised how much this fits. I make this an everyday bag and it can fit all of my things without me like running out of room. And this is how she looks like inside. Roots, I love you. I'm still like on a wedding high too. Okay, so this piece, this is the black pony hair vintage Chanel bag. You can twin with me if you have been looking for this bag too. We have one up for grabs for today. She's gonna be dropping at $25.99. $25.99. Oh my gosh, you guys, I think I have to pick up the pace a bit. What is the time here? Okay, next up. Oh my gosh, this. We have so many crazy bags today. Like so many crazy bags. And then Lexi, for pony hair bags, balding is like a common thing. It's so like normal and like a natural portion of like wear. For example, my pony hair bag, it has a lot of balding, but I think that personally adds character. To answer your question though, I don't think that balding is like a fixable thing. So it's just something to be like aware of if you do ever plan to invest in like a pony hair piece. I personally love pony hair, so that doesn't stop me from investing in pony hair. Okay. This is a crazy Kelly bag. I shared this one already in our Instagram story. Holy moly. The color. I hope this color is reading on camera. So the color is called Parchment, which is like the most beautiful, milky vanilla cream that you can think of. Like such a gorgeous, like rich vanilla color. It's made with gold hardware. It also has I love this detail. It's such a tiny detail that often gets missed, but like for the cadena lock on this, wrapped it with the matching leather. Because typically the cadena locks are either gold or silver hardware. So this piece is wrapped around with the Swift leather. This is a size, oh my gosh, 28. This is a size 28. And then, Kevin, do you mind updating the, listing? It says palladium hardware, but it's actually gold hardware. Thank you. So she's made with gold hardware, retourne, stitching. And the size 28, I also have a 28 in my collection. Very, very popular size because I think it's like a good middle point if you are looking for a smaller size, but you're not wanting to spend, say, like $20,000 on an Hermes Kelly. Because typically the Hermes Kelly 25, it starts getting a little bit closer to that 20K mark for a difference in terms of like the sizing. For example, the size 28, this one's priced at $13,199. And it's like 3 centimeters different. So if you are still looking for a smaller bag, I would go for the 28. Really great size to still fit all of your things too. This is how she looks like on the crook of the arm. And then you can always wear it as the classic shoulder strap. You can detach the strap, but a lot of women typically will actually wear their Kellys like this. Ooh, seeing like the colors together with this. Imagine wearing this in like the summertime with like an all white / cream outfit. This color story is so pretty, especially like if you were to wear this like to brunch with the girls or something. Okay, I'm gonna open this up. So she has her beautiful Hermes gold stamping in the front over there. You can wear her entirely open as well. Looks really chic like that, but beautiful bag. And is this the smallest size? Asia, are you talking about the Kelly? So for the Kellys, it goes from 35, 30. I'm going to go from biggest to smallest. 35 centimeters, 32 centimeters, 28 centimeters, 25 centimeters, 20 centimeters. So this is like right in that middle area. So this is, the 20 is the mini Kelly. The 25 is the next size from the mini Kelly. The 28 is right in the middle. Hopefully that's helpful. Okay, so this piece, Swift leather, gold hardware. The color is absolutely phenomenal. Again, I'm going to turn off the light so you can really see warm, rich, creamy vanilla. So this piece, oh my God, she's also been graded in excellent pre-loved condition. Excellent pre-loved condition. And she's a 2009 piece. She's not technically vintage just yet. So she was born in 2009. She's going to be dropping at $13,199. 199. 13,199. Absolutely stellar. Man, our Hermes bags tonight. What is going on? The Hermes selection today is crazy. Okay, let's do this piece next. I'm gonna go for the color of this. We're gonna do this vintage Bottega bag. This was very much like the color story for the greens that we had at our wedding. Think like kiwi, olive, sage, like all those colors mixed together. This is a vintage Bottega. And then it's kind of like that smooth caskin version, but the intrecciato is still like on the corners, which is such a nice added touch. It's called the Angelo shoulder bag. She's got this gunmetal hardware, great size to fit an iPad inside of here. $589. $589 for this vintage Bottega piece. She even has the intrecciato weaving on the shoulder strap too. Okay, next up, I'm going to do this. This bag is staring at me and I have to share this one. So we have only seen this bag like one other time. And it's very much like one of those, it's not even if you know, because obviously like when I show this, you'll definitely know what brand it is. It's more of like the Chanel collector pieces for like specifically the vintage Chanel collector. This is an ultra rare, limited edition, 1989 Chanel lambskin wicker mini vanity chest. This is so special. There's so many details that I love about this bag. I'll start off with one of my favorite details. That top handle is made entirely of 24 karat gold plating. She has this gorgeous structured curb chain up at the top. Hold her as a handle. You could also wear her as a bracelet bag. I love the fact that it's a vanity, but it's not like the square vanity. It's more of like a chest style vanity. Like it literally looks like a mini chest. I also love this beautiful like horizontal stitching with the diamond quilting mixed together. 24 karat gold turn lock. And then also, the little feet at the bottom too. Entirely structured. It's such a cool bag. This is, again, wear it as like your statement bag, not meant to be an everyday bag, meant to be like a collector bag that you will pull for. Let me share the interior. So she's going to come with her dust bag. This is the inside. I would absolutely, even like when I'm not using this, put this like in the middle of my shelf. So like if you have like a bag shelf where you store your bags, like this one is going to be the one that sits right in the middle and like is that like statement bag. So this piece, she is in excellent vintage condition. She's a limited edition Chanel 1989 lambskin wicker mini vanity chest. She'll be dropping at $91.99. $91.99. And such a freaking cool statement piece. Okay. Next up, we have about 17 minutes before the bags drop on FashionNica.com. So I'm going to pick up the pace. Let me just really quickly do this, I'll do a back-to-back Chanel because this one was right next to me and I also am drawn to the color. Dark Bordeaux. This is the color that we loved including in our wedding. This is a 2017 Dark Bordeaux, entirely sheepskin. Sheepskin's known for being nice and durable. Medium Mademoiselle. I love, first off, the turn lock. The turn lock is like one of the only Chanel turn locks I've seen that has this unique ridging on the middle of it. It also has a matching enamel that matches the color of this Dark Bordeaux. This color, so rich and dark, moody, but it still works so nicely with like an all white outfit. But imagine this with like even an all black outfit. You can wear this as a double chain. You can wear it as a crossbody. You can even do the Gabrielle way, wear it as a crossbody shoulder. So this piece, when she drops, this is a 2017 piece, sheepskin, gorgeous Bordeaux Mademoiselle flap. She'll be dropping at $28.99. $28.99. Okay, moving to the next piece. I think I'm going to do, since we were talking about Bordeaux, I think it's important to share this Bordeaux lady bag. Hopefully you'll be able to see this color come through on camera. I'll turn off the light, but it's this like vintage. Actually, she's not vintage technically. She's made in 2010. It's this Dior like dark wine red patent canage large lady bag, silver hardware, comes with her additional strap. Wear it on the crook of the arm. The color is what? Chef's kiss. Like dark wine red. And I feel like even like at nighttime, it may even potentially read black too, but that's how dark the red is. So this piece is going to drop at $18.99. $18.99. Okay, moving to the next piece. You guys, this one, so I feel like for the vintage Chanel collectors, you will know how iconic this bag is. And I'm already sharing a little show and tell. If you go on the resale market, like bottom line, these bags typically sell at that like 15,000 mark. I'm going to share the price of this because this is like, this is crazy pricing a very rare Chanel at this point. So 15,000, it has how much it typically goes for. Again, like you can double check just to be 100% certain. We're having this at $45.99. $45.99. This is a limited edition, 1994, the iconic Barbie Chanel vanity bag at $45.99. So the reason it's priced like significantly lower, like a third of how much they typically go for, is because the previous owner, they added a longer chain. So they didn't want to wear it as a top handle. The original style is a top handle, but they added this beautiful like Chanel-like chain so that they could actually wear it as a crossbody. I've never seen like someone do this before, and I find that to be really unique because now this is like the first like Barbie Chanel vanity that can be worn as a crossbody. I'm pretty sure this might be like the only Chanel vanity for the vintage ones that's ever been made like this. So yeah, super cool that she did this. It's the classic patent, the rounded vanity, with the iconic black against the white CC, which also makes it very, very like high in the resale market because typically the black does the best. This piece, she's going to be dropping at $45.99. $45.99. Okay. Moving to the next piece. You know what I realized too, you guys? Hold on. I'm going to show you a little hack. And I'm pretty sure we didn't share this in our modeling photos, but here's a hack that I'm going to teach you right now. And I'm just going to do it in real time because I know we have like no time, but I feel like it's important that I share this cool fun fact. Okay. Just for now, I'm just going to quickly do this. So, you know, the chain hook adjuster, we always talk about it. The chain hook adjuster. Connect it underneath. And now it can become, once you have the chain hook adjuster, now it can become this length, the top handle length. There's so much versatility now with this. Okay, I didn't realize that that was a possibility, but I'm glad I mentioned that. Okay, this piece, she'll be dropping at $45.99. Okay, let's keep going. Next up. Let me do, this baguette. So next up we have, hold on one second. The baguette of baguettes. This is the multi-pocket Fendi baguette bag. Not a vintage piece. This came out a few years ago. She is in beautiful condition. Her plastic on every single hardware is actually still intact. And these pockets are actually functional. You can also twin with Matthew because Matthew also has a bag in his collection. You can fit your AirPods, you can fit your lactates, you can fit your coins, your keys, a lipstick inside, but then you still are greeted with like the interior that has tons more space. It comes with 2 straps. This is the classic way to wear it as a shoulder bag, but you can always wear it as a crossbody or wear it as a clutch if you want to be hands-free. This piece, when she drops, she is in excellent condition with little to no wear, hardware stickers intact. She'll be dropping at $24.99. $24.99 for the Fendi multi-pocket baguette bag. Okay, next up, let me do the Chanel Kelly bag. By far a bag that is often requested. This is a beautiful 1996 Chanel Caviar Kelly. The reason it's so popular is because it kind of resembles an Hermes Kelly 32. That's at least what we like to explain it as, because it kind of reads that. So you wear it the same way, wear it on the crook of the arm. She has that one top handle style, looks incredibly chic, elegant. You can style it with like a blazer. You can even style it with like what I'm wearing right now. But she's the diamond caviar quilting with her 24 karat gold plated hardware. This one was born in the year 1996. She will be dropping at $27.99. $27.99. Okay, next up, let's do this one. Okay, we have a beautiful, I'm calling this the pistachio bag because the color is so gorgeous on this. This is a Louis Vuitton pistachio epi boosie. It's this beautiful epi diagonal quilting with the LV enamel, and you can wear it a couple of different ways. This is at its shortest length, but you can actually wear it as a crossbody. It's got silver hardware, and then she is in excellent condition. I also just love how classic the shape is. I mean, this is a bag that you'll pull for, especially this time of year. Wear it with some denim, wear it with like the all white, but I find this color to be really, really beautiful. It reminds me of matcha. So this bag, she's going to be dropping at $17.99. Excellent condition, little to no signs of wear. $17.99. Okay, moving to the next bag. I have, you guys, the color. So we have the 2022 Chanel calfskin pink mini hobo today. So this is called the Chanel 22, beautiful baby pink. And she's got her gold hardware. She also comes with both of her straps. You can wear it a few different ways. 3 ways to be exact. You can wear it as a crossbody, and then for these little straps, just hide it inside. That's typically how it's worn. Wear it like this with the chain. You can even double up and then wear the lambskin version. So you can have both the lambskin and the chain worn like this, or you can remove the double chains, hide it inside, and then simply wear it as like a cute little bracelet bag. But I love the color of this bag, especially when it reads like against an all white fit for the springtime. This is going to be dropping. This is the 2022 pink calfskin mini Chanel 22. She'll be dropping at $37.99. $37.99. Okay, I have 8 minutes before the bags drop on FashionNica.com. 8 minutes exactly. I'm going to head over to Hermes next. The color. So this one is also in Rouge H. This is a 2012 piece by Hermes. I believe this one is the Nigonda leather, and it's the size 36. Let me just confirm. Yes, this is the size 36. She's the garden party with palladium hardware. This is how she looks like on the crook of the arm. And again, the color, because Rouge H is so rich, so popular, it's so easy to style. And it's got the little button closure, popular bag, perfect bag for work too. She's going to be dropping at $23.99. $23.99. Let's move on to this beautiful dark green, like hunter green Chanel flap. So it's made with ruthenium hardware. This is a 2014 piece made of like this aged shiny calfskin. It's the almost like it's called the Portobello flap. This is how it looks like on as a double chain. Thick ruthenium chain curve. You can also wear it as a crossbody. You could do the Gabrielle chain like so. And this way I think is so, so beautiful, like wearing it as the Gabrielle. And this piece, she's going to be dropping. She's, again, born in the year 2014. Oh my gosh. She's priced at $26.99. $26.99 for the gorgeous forest green 2014 Chanel. Let me share, speaking of forest green, we also have the gorgeous tricolor Loewe mini puzzle in this beautiful like sage green mixed with the black with white contrast, and then the white up top over here. This is the mini puzzle, and she's made with silver hardware. The tricolor is always so fun because it adds like a nice pop of color to your outfit. Crossbody here, you could wear her as a little bracelet. You could detach the strap. The size mini is actually not as mini as you think. You can fit a lot inside of here. Your phone, card holder, keys, hand sanitizer, lipsticks. She's going to be dropping at $18.99. $18.99. Okay, moving to the next piece. Let's do Okay, this color, I hear that this is like one of the most popular Hermes colors. It's called Beige Marfa. This is a color that was released, I believe, last year. It's called Beige Marfa, gold hardware. When I think of this colorway, it reminds me of like a taupe, but I see like a hint of sage. Or maybe it's just my eyes tricking me, but it's called Beige Marfa. Absolutely beautiful neutral color. And especially with that gold hardware touch, she's in excellent condition. This is the Evelyn PM for the girl that has been looking for this colorway. This is priced at $30.99. $30.99. We have 5 minutes before the bags drop on FashionNica.com, by the way. 5 minutes. Moving to the next piece. We have a shoulder Kelly, vintage Chanel. So we've been loving sourcing the shoulder Kellys, but we've never found one that's a short shoulder Kelly. So if you are a fan of the Kellys that we have been sourcing, this is officially the shortest strap version of that Kelly bag. Lambskin leather, 24 karat gold plated hardware, fits nice and snug over the shoulder, envelope flap style with her diamond quilting. And this piece, she is in beautiful condition. She'll be dropping at $26.99. And I just want to share how chic it looks, even just like on the front of the arm. So this way is really pretty, or just easily slide it over as a shoulder. Okay, next up, yes, we'll do the camera Chanel piece that Varisha is asking for. Here you go. 1995, my favorite year for vintage Chanel. Lambskin front pocket camera bag, black lambskin leather, diamond quilting, 24 karat gold plated hardware. She's supposed to look like a Chanel classic flap. As you can tell, it has a half flap detail. That's actually a functional piece. You can actually store like a phone inside of here and then fit everything else up top. And it's a camera style though. So if you're looking for like an everyday Chanel, wear it over the shoulder. You can even wear it as a crossbody. You could use it for travel. Very spacious to do so. And this one's going to be dropping $25.99. $25.99. And yes, easy to crossbody for sure. Okay, next up, I am going to do this gorgeous vanilla Chanel piece. So this is a vanilla caviar. She has her caviar nodes, basically like the dark caviar nodes that you like to see in the graining, but also look at the detail of this. So it has this like wooden CC in the middle mixed with a wooden CC handle, and she's giving shopper tote. Magnetic, very strong magnet, by the way. I think this is a nice Chanel, especially to use for the spring, summertime, like with the creams, with the white, even with like a beautiful little like floral dress. She'll be dropping at $16.99. $16.99. Okay, next up, let's do this Loewe bag. I want to make sure I talk about this because I've never been able to talk about this piece yet. So I found out that Loewe has been created the half anagram even before they did a release of it this year. If you notice, Loewe is starting to do like a half anagram, and I thought that was like new, but it's not. This is actually a vintage one. So they looked to their vintage designs. This is a Loewe cream leather studded damier shoulder bag, and it has that half anagram in the middle with the silver studding, classic little shoulder strap. Also, it's a really easy little what is this called? The little hinge. You push this hinge and then she opens up. She's going to be dropping at $10.99. $10.99. We have 2 minutes before the bags drop on FashionNica.com, by the way. 2 minutes exactly. And I'm so sorry. I realize I might not be able to get through everything, but I'll do my very best. This is a 1998 piece. Lambskin Chanel, vintage, diamond quilting. She's classic with her 24 karat gold plated hardware. For someone that loves the look of a Chanel classic flap, but isn't ready to spend like say $6K on a classic flap Chanel, this is a really great option because it still gives that same vibe of the half flap. And you still have the versatility. I mean, you can wear it as a long shoulder. You can even do a double chain. You can even do a like short length version. So this is the style that I would recommend. She'll be dropping at $25.99. $25.99. And by the way, this bag I'm sharing with you next, she actually comes with her box. Please note, she comes with her box. This one is so fitting, especially for like the wedding theme today of like my wedding aesthetic, because it's called the bloom pouch. I just loved my florals at my wedding and I saw this color a lot. So this is a discontinued jasmine bloom pouch by Louis Vuitton. They only had it available for like less than a year, but it has the monogram and I just think the shape of it is so unique because it's the Louis Vuitton flower, made with lambskin leather and then the classic monogram canvas, gold hardware. It can be worn a few different ways. I think it looks really pretty, even just as like a pochette like this, but unique shape. She's dropping at $21.99 and she's literally in like excellent, like new condition. Next up, we have this gorgeous. I want to share the hardware because I find this like matted, aged hardware to be so pretty. It's a beige caviar turn lock tote by Chanel, made in 1996. She very much reminds me of like a Kelly because of that trapezoidal shape, but like a shoulder version. She's dropping at $22.99. $22.99. And we have 1 minute before the bags drop on FashionNica.com, by the way. 1 minute before bags officially drop. So next up, I've never found, we've never found this one that has gold metallic through it. So I thought that was a really cute detail. It's a chocolate bar, a 2004 piece satin camellia mini chocolate bar, rectangular flat bag. Excellent price point. I mean, if you are looking for a really cool, vintage Chanel piece, this is $15.99 and it fits your phone. $15.99. And she has a cute little camellia that I hear is coming back too. Any like flower bags I'm seeing on TikTok. Okay. Next up, you guys, it's officially 7 p.m. It is 7 p.m. So fingers crossed, the bags are going to be dropping very shortly if they haven't already. Feel free to head over to FashionNica.com if you do want to get first picks, but they have officially dropped. Again, our website is called FashionNica.com, and then it's going to be in the bag drop section. But yeah, they're officially up for grabs if you're interested. And feel free to look at modeling photos too. The modeling photos are at the end of each listing, so you can get like a general idea of how it sits and lands on the body. I'll keep sharing the final few, but if you want to get a head start, feel free to head over to FashionNica.com because they're officially up for grabs a few seconds ago. This is the Gucci. It's a horsebit chain shoulder bag. This is not vintage. This came out just recently. It's in this beautiful, soft, nude lambskin leather. It's kind of like this padded detail too with the vertical stitching. Horsebit, huge horsebit. You can actually wear it like this. It's almost meant to be worn like this if you'd like to. You also have these additional straps. So you can wear it a little bit more elegant with like the chain, but then you can also wear it with the longer leather chain too. This one's in excellent condition with little to no wear, and she's dropped at $13.99. She's $13.99 for basically a new Gucci bag. Okay, final few bags, and then we are gonna hop off right now. Vanilla. Caviar, like beautiful, creamy ivory vanilla. CC logo stitched right in the middle. The handles are fantastic still. Typically this style, you'll see like the handles will start to droop. It just comes with age and naturally. But this particular one is doing great. This is how she looks like on as a shoulder bag. Are you ready for the price for this? $12.99. $12.99 for the Chanel Ivory Vanilla Caviar Timeless Tote. Okay, next up, this one, I love this collection so much. I'm so happy we found it for today's drop because look at how gorgeous this metallic sheen is. So this is the pink Zucca Mia flat bag by Fendi, vintage piece. They hid their Zucca print within this metallic, and it's kind of like it changes color depending on like where the light hits. You see the pink, but then you see like a little bit of that gold sheen coming through. Huge Fendi logo, and then also with a little bit of a calfskin shiny touch in the middle. She also has a couple of different ways to wear it. You can wear it even longer, or you could wear it this length. She dropped at $14.99. $14.99. Okay, and then the final few bags. Let me share the final few bags with you, and then we're going to hop off. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. This piece. I am obsessed with the chain of this bag. I believe this is like a version of the Blondie. So this one, it's like, so this is a Gucci, again, she's like an ivory version of the Blondie, but the chain, it's so like curved, thick with the GG monogram. Like it's so, so good. I love, well, a little side note, I love Saint Laurent's chains. It's insane quality for Saint Laurent chains. This one is doing it for me. Like it's got weight to her. And I just think it looks so good. like worn like this. And this is the Blondie style. So this is the Blondie logo. Again, beautiful vanilla color, $10.99, $10.99. And then I want to show you this Fendi bag because I feel like it didn't really translate in our photos, but kind of like speaking on Fendi, they love to do this. They love hiding their logos within their designs. And this one, they did it so in a way that is like so subtle that it's almost hard to like catch if you don't really look. But this is a vintage Fendi bag. And she basically is entirely beaded. First off, the base is velour, so velvet, but she's entirely black beading. It looks like caviar to me, but they basically took the Zucca print and designed it with all of this beading. How sick is that? And it's a little dumpling shape too, but Fendi does the best job with like hiding their logos. She dropped at $7.99, by the way, $7.99. And then the last bag, feel free again to head over to FashionNica.com if you're interested, because all of the bags are officially up for grabs. They just dropped a few moments ago. Last bag that I'm going to be sharing is the chocolate Gucci Brie bag. Guys, I love the size of this. This is going to be a perfect work bag for someone. She's entirely leather, by the way. So entirely dark chocolate brown embossed leather. And I love the strap drop. Like it's just going to fit so nice and comfortably. And yeah, I mean, you could even use this as like a diaper bag too. You can fit a few diapers inside of here and then some, put a laptop inside. But I think this looks really chic. Whenever Gucci does something with chocolate brown and like the leather embossing, I find it to be really rich. But this piece, she's up for grabs, unless she might have been snagged. I'm not entirely sure, but she's up for grabs and she's dropped at $649. $649. Okay, you guys, that was today's bag drop. And this was a very, very special bag drop because this was the like sharing my wedding color story drop. A lot of love, a lot of intention with this curation to really like just share like, you know, little parts of me that I don't typically share online. I very much decided to share my wedding with you guys. So I hope you're enjoying, but yeah, feel free to head over to FashionNica.com. We're quickly going to play a little game. We'll do it for the first bag because we're always so curious. What's the first bag that got snagged? Kevin, you want to take any guesses?
I already know the first one.
Oh, you do? Okay. I'm going to go for there were so many insane ones. I'm going to go for the Hermes chocolate brown Birkin. I'm going to go for that one, unless it's available. But I'm going to get the Hermes chocolate brown Birkin because that one was like excellent price point. Okay, the correct answer is wait a second. Was I right? Oh my gosh. No way. That is literally, that's insane. The limited edition Chanel 1994 patent round. I should have guessed that actually. That was like the lowest price I'm pretty sure you could ever find for such a rare bag. We were crazy for pricing it at that. Congratulations though. You know who you are, who snagged it, but congratulations and thank you so much for your support. Okay, you guys. That is today's bag drop. If you're interested in snagging a bag, feel free to head over to FashionNica.com and I will see you guys tomorrow. We have our Whatnot auction tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific time. So I'll see you on Whatnot. If you follow us on Instagram, then you can literally already head over and then bookmark us. But yeah, I'll keep posting tomorrow anyways. But thanks for hanging out with me. It was so much fun like hanging out for my first bag drop as a wifey. Weird. So weird. Okay, anyways, bye you guys. Good night. See you later, Instagram. Bye, FashionNica.com.